A very good evening, everyone. Welcome to the video lecturer on Modeling and Analysis Lab. In this particular video lecture, we shall study about the stress analysis of a rectangular plate with a circular hole in it. Earlier it was in part B. Now in this semester we have this experiment in the part A, fourth experiment it is. Let us see the stress analysis of a rectangular plate with a circular hole in it, both with the numerical solution as well as a software solution, and let us compare both the result with the answer solution so that we can able to see how much is the deviation of a numerical solution with respect to the software solution. Okay, so in this see the stress analysis of a plate. There is a plate with a circular hole in it, and its Young's modulus is given 2 into 10 raised to 5 Newton per mm square, and it has a width of 100 mm, length of 200 mm. So here it is 100 mm width, length is 200 mm, and diameter of the hole as 40 mm it is, and it has a thickness of 10 mm. Okay, and as we know that force is equal to pressure into area by Pascal's law. So here force can be determined as pressure, that is 200, that is given here. Pressure is subjected, this plate is subjected to a pressure of 200 Newton per mm square, and into area. Area is nothing but 100 into 10, that is its width of the plate and thickness, that will give you the area, and F is equal to 2 into 10 to the power 5 Newton per mm square. So this is what the force applied on this particular plate. Again, from the design point of view, we have in the fatigue chapter you have studied about the plate with a hole in it. So what are the design parameters, that is stress concentration, maximum stress, nominal stress, all you have studied in the DME 1. So from the design data handbook, okay, for the plate with a circular hole in it, you have this equation: K sigma is equal to sigma max divided by sigma nominal, where sigma nominal, that is safe stress, can be determined by the formula force by area, that is force is 2 into 10 to the power 5, and area. So this data will be available from the design data handbook. Okay, so W minus A into T, where W is the width of the plate and A is the diameter of the hole and T is the thickness of the plate. So that will give you sigma nominal stress as 333.33 Newton per mm square. Again, from the design data handbook, we have for this value, that is A by W value, we have K sigma as 2.26. So this data you will get it from the design data handbook only. For the ratio of A by W 0.4, you are having the value K sigma as 2.26. And once again, from this equation, sigma max can be determined by multiplying K sigma and nominal stress. And nominal stress is determined here 333.33, and K sigma is determined from the design data handbook 2.26. And if you multiply these two, you will get 753.2 Newton per mm square. So this sigma max we need to compare with the ANSYS solution. So that we'll see. Okay, now let us continue with the ANSYS solution. So first go for preferences. Here it is structural. So these are all we have studied in the previous labs, right? So same way we need to determine here. Okay, preprocessor. In the preprocessor we have element type. Go for add, edit, delete. Here add the element as, here it is a solid plate it is. That's why select solid plate and say OK. And here you need to go for options, where option, so it is of the form plane stress with a thickness. It has a thickness, right? That's why plane stress with thickness. So say OK, and here you just close. Then go for real constants, add, edit, delete. So add here. So here thickness. What is the thickness of the plate? That you can see from this figure. It is 10 mm, right? So thickness is 10 mm. So just so here is thickness is 10 mm. So mention 10 mm thickness and say OK. Then just close it. Then go for material property and material models. Here it is a structural, it is a linear problem, elastic in behavior, isotropic in nature. So Young's modulus, whether Young's modulus is given, yes it is given, it is 2 into 10 to the power 5, 2 into 10 to the power 5. So mention the value of Young's modulus, that is 2E5. And Poisson's ratio you can give 0.3. Then say OK, then close it. Then go for modeling. So modeling is somewhat different. So this problem is somewhat different than the previous bar and beam problems. Okay, because it is a solid rectangular plate we need to model. That's why don't go for line or key point. So directly go for area. Area. Then go for rectangle it is. And by dimension you can draw the rectangle. So here listen very carefully. X1, X2 coordinates it is asking, right? So X1 it is a origin. So X1 is origin and X2 the length of the plate is 200, right? So go for 200. I hope you understood this one, this figure. See, so 0 means this origin value and 200 means the length of the element. Similarly, Y1, Y2 coordinates, how will you describe? Y1 is here and Y2 will be here. Means height of the plate, that is 100 mm. So okay, so Y1 is 0 and Y2 is 100. Okay, so this value you have to describe so that you will get the rectangle. This is what the rectangle is. Okay, similarly we need to make one more area, that is circle at the center, right? So go for again by dimension, sorry, not by dimension, go for solid circle here, yeah, with respect to X. So where is the circle actually? See, circle is at 100 mm from the X direction and 50 mm from the height. See, that is this. From the base it is 50 mm height and from the base 100 mm length. So what you need to give here is, with respect to X it is 100. The circle is at a distance of 100 from the X1 value, and with respect to Y1 from the base it is 50 mm in height. And what is the radius of that circle? It is 40 mm diameter, hence radius is 20 mm. So mention 20 mm here, then say OK. So here you have got the circle. So now the next task is to eliminate this circle from the rectangular plate, because we need to analyze a rectangular plate with a center hole in it. That's why you need to remove this, right? So that's why go for operate. Go for operate, and here booleans, boolean, subtract and area. You need to subtract the area, right? That's why select area. Which area you need to subtract from which one? From which? From this, right? Picked area is 1 now. So this violet color indicates from this area you need to subtract circle, right? That's why. So first select this, say OK. Then in which area you need to subtract? Circle has to subtract, right? So select circle. Now still it is not selected. Now it is selected. This violet color indicates this we need to determine. Now this is highlighted one, means this is selected. So picked area is 2 now. So say OK. Then again say OK here also. Yes, now it is eliminated. That circle is deleted or eliminated. Now we have got the plate with a hole. Now next task is to mesh. Say go for mesh tool, and here say lines. Select the lines, this line, this line, this line, as well as this line. Okay, select this line, and number of divisions, say 50 or 100, whatever you can give. 50 divisions, say OK. Then again go for mesh tool, go for smart size. Here go for fine mesh, then go for mesh this area, then say give OK. Now it is meshing. Yeah, so this is the fine mesh we have got. Okay, so next task is to apply the loads, right? So here there is a load, and define loads, apply a structural displacement on lines. So you need to fix this line. So from the figure you can observe this side is fixed. So say OK, all the degrees of freedom, and displacement value give it as a 0, then click OK. Okay, now this side is fixed. Okay, then one more thing here, from the figure this side is fixed, and this side is subjected to 200 Newton per mm square pressure. It is not a force, it is a pressure. So select pressure here, on lines, select this line and give 200, right? So always select minus 200, because pressure is always towards the body, but now it is away from the body. That's why pressure value is minus 200. See, in this direction it will show. So this line is subjected to 200 pressure. Okay, so now loads is over. Go for solution. Current LS, current load step, say OK. Now the solution is under processing. Yes, solution is done. Now after solution is done, you need to check the general post processor. So here you need to determine the stress, right? So that is why go for plot result. Go for element table, define table, add, and here mention the value of stress. So at the last you have a by sequence number. Go for this, and load step, give a reference number as 1, then say OK. Now you have added the stress value. Then plot element table, stress. So here go for plot result, nodal solution, X component, you are not getting here, nodal solution. Okay, it is a degree of freedom solution. We needed stress, ala. So stress, X component of displacement. Yeah, this is 739.44 you have got. Okay, otherwise one more thing you can get it here, that is stress value as 1 minus stress, and here the value is 722. Okay, fine. So here is 722 point something you are getting, and from the analytical solution you are getting 753.2. So 30 Newton is the deviation. So that you need to make a table, and you have to write what is the variation of analytical solution with respect to a software solution. So that's it, you need to do it.